Have you ever walked into an older person's home and thought, how is it always this clean, and so peaceful? No harsh chemical smells. No clutter in sight. Just calm, cozy, immaculate. And yet, you know they're not spending hours scrubbing every day. So what's the secret? It's not magic. It's not a maid. It's not deep cleaning marathons on Sundays. The truth? Many seniors have mastered a handful of simple, smart habits that make keeping a clean home feel effortless, even in their 60s, 70s, or beyond. In today's video, I'm going to show you 6 daily habits that seniors use to keep their homes spotless without breaking a sweat. Stick around till the end, because the final habit might just change the way you feel about cleaning forever. 1. They never leave a room empty-handed. One of the simplest yet most powerful habits that seniors with consistently clean homes follow is this: they never leave a room empty-handed. It may sound small, even insignificant, but this single habit can completely change the way your home looks and feels. Think about how clutter forms. It's not usually from one big mess, it's the little things. A coffee mug left on the side table. A book sitting on the couch. A jacket draped over the dining chair. Over time, those "I'll get to it later" items begin to pile up. Before you know it, your home feels chaotic, even if you haven't done anything wrong. But here's what tidy seniors do differently. Every time they move from one room to another, they look around and ask, is there something I can take with me? It could be as simple as taking a used glass to the kitchen sink, putting a remote back in the drawer, or returning a folded blanket to its basket. This tiny act becomes a form of constant, low-effort maintenance. Instead of saving all the cleaning for one exhausting session at the end of the day, or worse, the end of the week, clutter gets dealt with in real time. Seniors like Alice, 72, say it's not about working harder. I just put things away as I go. She laughs. And that's the point. She's not cleaning more. She's cleaning smarter. What's beautiful about this habit is how much peace it brings. The home doesn't just look clean, it feels calm, cared for, and under control. It removes the mental weight of seeing messes pile up. Because there are no piles. Just smooth, steady action that becomes second nature. And the best part? Anyone can do this, no matter your age or energy level. You're not adding work. You're simply pairing movement with mindfulness. So the next time you leave a room, ask yourself, what can I carry with me? You might be surprised how this one small habit keeps your home effortlessly tidy, without breaking a sweat. 2. They follow the 2-minute rule. Another habit that seniors with effortlessly clean homes swear by is something incredibly simple, but surprisingly effective. It's called the 2-minute rule, and it works like magic for keeping clutter and messes from ever piling up. Here's how it works. If something takes 2 minutes or less to do, do it right away. That's it. You'd be amazed how many little messes start from tasks we put off just because they seem small. Hanging up a coat, tossing junk mail, rinsing a single dirty dish, wiping toothpaste off the bathroom sink. Each of these takes seconds. But when we let them sit, that's how chaos creeps in. Let's say you drop your jacket on the back of a chair after getting home. Then you leave your shoes by the door. Soon the mail is stacked on the counter. And the coffee mug from this morning is still in the sink. None of those things are hard to deal with, but together, they turn into a mess that feels overwhelming. Seniors like Frank, 75, have learned to stop that cycle before it starts. I just don't let things sit, he says. If he notices a crumb on the counter, he wipes it. If the trash is full, he takes it out. Not tomorrow. Not tonight. Now. And the result? His home always feels fresh, clean, and peaceful, without ever requiring a deep clean. The genius of the 2-minute rule is that it turns cleaning into something effortless and automatic. It removes the mental burden of unfinished tasks. Instead of having a long to-do list in your head, you knock things out as you go. It's like little deposits of energy that pay off big time later. More importantly, this habit helps create a sense of control over your space. You're no longer playing catch up with mess. You're staying ahead of it, quietly, consistently, and without stress. So next time you're about to walk past that dirty dish, or ignore that piece of mail sitting on the table, pause and ask yourself, can I handle this in under 2 minutes? If the answer is yes, take action. That tiny moment might be the difference between a clean home and a cluttered one. 3. They reset their home before bed. One of the quietest but most powerful habits seniors with spotless homes practice is this. They reset their home before bed. It's not a deep clean, not a full-blown chore session, just a gentle routine that helps them wake up to peace instead of chaos. Think about how your day starts when the kitchen is clean, the couch is tidy, and everything is where it should be. There's a calmness that carries you into the morning. Now, compare that to waking up to a sink full of dirty dishes. Yesterday's mail still scattered across the counter, or blankets thrown across the sofa. The day hasn't even begun, and already, it feels overwhelming. That's exactly why so many seniors take 5 to 10 minutes each night to reset their space. It's a small act with big rewards. They might wipe down the kitchen counters, fluff the pillows on the couch, straighten the dining chairs, or make sure the sink is empty. Just enough to bring the home back to neutral. Not perfect, just peaceful. Take Linda, for example. At 68, she swears by this nightly ritual. Before heading to bed, she takes a short walk through her home. She puts the remote back where it belongs, folds the throw blanket, checks the stove, clears the table. It helps me sleep better, she says. And when I wake up, I feel like I'm already ahead. What makes this habit so powerful is its emotional effect. It's not just about cleanliness, it's about respecting your future self. You're setting yourself up to start the next day with clarity instead of clutter. You're saying, I care enough about my peace of mind to do this now, so I can feel lighter tomorrow. And here's the best part. Once you make it a part of your routine, it barely feels like work. It becomes a gentle rhythm that ends your day on a note of care, comfort, and calm. So tonight, instead of collapsing into bed and leaving the mess for the morning, try resetting your space, just for a few minutes. You might be surprised at how much lighter and more in control you feel the next day. 4. They keep their most used spaces clutter-free. Here's a truth many seniors with consistently clean homes understand. You don't need to clean your entire house every day. You just need to focus on the right spots. Instead of trying to keep every drawer, shelf, and corner spotless, they concentrate their energy on keeping the most used areas clutter-free. These are the spaces that make the biggest impression on both guests and your own peace of mind. Think about it. When someone walks into your home, Or when you walk into it after a long day, what do you notice first? Probably not the spare bedroom or the inside of the pantry. You notice the kitchen counters, the living room, the entryway. These high traffic zones set the tone for how clean your home feels overall. If they're tidy, everything feels under control, even if there's a basket of laundry hiding in the hallway. That's why seniors like Barbara, a 74-year-old grandmother with an always inviting home, swear by this simple rule: protect the main spaces. Each morning, she takes a few minutes to wipe down the kitchen counters, fluff the couch pillows, and make sure the entryway is clear. That's it. She doesn't stress about the guest room or every closet. By maintaining these few key zones, her entire home feels warm, organized, and cared for. And here's the magic: it doesn't take long. Once you build the habit, it might take just 10 to 15 minutes a day to keep your home feeling fresh and presentable. No need for long weekends of cleaning. No need to chase perfection. Just a little daily attention to the areas that matter most. This mindset is not just about cleanliness, it's about intention. It's recognizing that your energy is limited, and choosing to spend it where it counts most. By doing so, you create a home that feels peaceful and put together, without exhausting yourself trying to keep every inch perfect. So if you're overwhelmed by the idea of cleaning your whole house, shift your focus. Choose 2 or 3 high-traffic spaces and make them your priority. You'll be amazed at how much calmer and more welcoming your home feels, without any added stress. 5. They embrace daily maintenance, not deep cleaning. One of the most powerful habits that seniors with spotless homes swear by isn't flashy or exhausting. It's simply about embracing daily maintenance instead of relying on deep cleaning marathons. You see, many people wait until their home feels like a total disaster before they do something about it. The floors are sticky, the counters are cluttered, and suddenly, they're stuck spending hours scrubbing just to feel caught up again. But seniors who seem to have effortlessly clean homes don't live like that. Instead, they've mastered the art of the small, consistent cleanup. Take Jane, a 68-year-old retired teacher. Her house always looks put together, not because she's constantly cleaning, but because she gives it 10 to 15 minutes of love each day. After dinner, she wipes down the counters. If she walks past the laundry room and sees clothes in the dryer, she folds them right away. She gives the floors a quick sweep while chatting on the phone. It's not overwhelming, it's just part of her flow. And here's the beauty: by doing a little bit each day, the big messes never get a chance to form. There's no mountain of dishes to dread. No, "I'll get to it later" pile haunting the weekend. Her space stays in a state of calm order because she prevents chaos before it begins. This daily maintenance routine isn't about perfection, it's about ease. It turns cleaning from a burden into a rhythm. And for seniors especially, it reduces physical strain. There's no need to spend an entire Saturday bent over floors or scrubbing the bathtub. A few intentional minutes each day go much further. The mindset shift here is key. Stop thinking of cleaning as a once-a-week event, and start seeing it as a part of your daily life. Just like brushing your teeth or making your bed. A bit of cleaning here and there adds up fast. Over time, your home becomes a place that always feels fresh, peaceful, and under control, with minimal stress. So if deep cleaning drains you, consider this gentler approach. Embrace the power of small daily habits, and let the messes know they're no longer welcome in your home. 6. They involve the whole household. A truly clean home isn't the result of one person doing all the work. It's the result of everyone in the household pitching in. Even in small ways, seniors who manage to keep their homes effortlessly tidy understand this deeply. They've learned that lasting cleanliness isn't a solo mission, it's a shared rhythm. A group habit that brings people together. Take George, a 75-year-old grandfather who shares his home with his wife and 2 adult children. Every evening, right after dinner, they have what he lovingly calls a 10-minute reset. It's nothing fancy. His wife clears the dishes. One child wipes down the table. The other fluffs the pillows and gathers up stray items from the living room. George usually takes a broom to the kitchen floor or puts the kettle on while things get done. In less than 15 minutes, the entire home feels refreshed. This kind of shared responsibility is key, not just to a clean space, but to a peaceful one. When everyone does a little, no one feels overwhelmed, and mess doesn't get the chance to build. More importantly, it shifts the energy of the home. It becomes a place where everyone feels invested, where the environment reflects collective care, not individual stress. Seniors who live alone may approach this differently, perhaps by involving visiting grandchildren in small tasks or asking a friend to help tidy after a shared meal. It's not about delegation. It's about creating a sense of mutual respect for the space you share or invite others into. The most beautiful part? This habit creates connection. Cleaning no longer feels like punishment. It becomes a daily act of cooperation, of building comfort together. It also teaches younger generations that maintaining a home is a shared value. Something to be proud of. If you live with others, big or small, try starting with one small routine, a shared cleanup after dinner, a weekend reset, or just encouraging each person to clean up after themselves. Over time, it becomes second nature, and the result? A home that stays clean, calm, and full of quiet teamwork, without any one person carrying the load alone. At the heart of every spotless senior home isn't perfection, it's presence. These 6 simple daily habits aren't about impressing guests or living up to some impossible standard. They're about respecting the space you live in, caring for it a little each day, and letting your home reflect the peace you want to carry inside yourself. Seniors who maintain tidy, welcoming homes aren't working harder, they're working wiser. They've replaced deep cleaning marathons with daily rituals. They've traded stress for structure, chaos for calm, and turned cleaning into quiet, consistent care. Whether it's never leaving a room empty-handed, embracing the 2-minute rule, resetting before bed, focusing on key areas, or involving the whole household, each habit is a gentle reminder. A peaceful home is built through small, mindful moments, not grand efforts. And perhaps the greatest lesson of all? A clean home isn't just about cleanliness, it's about clarity. It's about creating an environment where joy, rest, and connection can grow. In a world that moves fast and demands more, these daily practices offer something rare, a rhythm of simplicity, intentionality, and grace. So as you step into your own space today, ask yourself, what small thing can I do, right now, to make my home feel a little lighter, a little calmer, a little more mine? You don't need to do it all. You just need to begin.